Hi guys. Hi here, Motherhood. Thank you for joining. Thanks to everyone who's here. And I feel so weird, like I'm adjusting the camera right now, so my head is actually on camera. And it feels weird looking down at the comments because I want to like look at you and I like open my eyes and I look like a crazy person. So forgive me if I do that. Okay, so thanks for joining. I really appreciate you reading the title. I assume you're curious about gluten-free and gluten-free pasta and maybe even the low FODMAP diet. That's kind of what my focus is on. I am Julie O'Hara. I am a freelance writer and I specialize in developing healthy recipes. I write for Clean Eating magazine and other publications, and I have a blog called Calm Belly Kitchen, and here is my URL. Can you see it? It is calmbellykitchen.com. And tell me if you can see and hear me. Can someone just say that everything's fine and I haven't like screwed up the technical aspects of Periscope? This is actually my second broadcast. I know, it's amazing. All right, can I just get a yes if everything is like, if I'm doing this right and you can see and hear me? Maybe a heart. A heart would be cool. And by the way, if you're watching this on a replay, you can give me hearts. Okay, I've got a couple more people just joined. Great, so I guess everything is going fine. All right, let me introduce myself again. I'm Julie O'Hara. I'm a freelance writer and recipe developer, and I blog about digestive health at calmbellykitchen.com. URL right there. Okay, so today I am going to talk about my favorite gluten-free pasta, and I love this topic because for months and months and months I thought gluten-free pasta was gross and I would probably never eat pasta again unless I was just gonna eat regular old wheat pasta. And then I finally found some good ones, and let me tell you, there is a lot of crap in the world of gluten-free pasta. And I know we all have different tastes, right? Like I tried a lot of things, and a lot of people like the ones that are just made from rice flour, just the rice flour pastas. I forget one of the brand names, Tincata maybe makes a rice one that people like. I didn't like that. I don't like those weird gummy textures. Texture is a big thing for me. And so the first one I found that I absolutely loved, and give me some hearts if you like gluten-free pasta, if you eat gluten-free pasta, if you are gluten-free, I would love to hear from you. My first favorite is the De Bowls multi-grain penne. And this was the first thing I ever found where I was like, okay, maybe gluten-free pasta is gonna work for me in my life. So, because I'm picky, like if something doesn't taste awesome, I don't want to eat it. So, De Bowls, and I just randomly tried this one at Whole Foods. I forget what made me try it. Oh, actually, no, I tried it because it has 3 grams of fiber per serving. And if you're on the low FODMAP diet, sometimes it's hard to get enough fiber because you're cutting out wheat. Wheat has FODMAPs in it. And if you have a question about FODMAPs, write it in the little messages, and I can talk about that after I go through the pasta. But yeah, we can't eat wheat. So even though gluten is okay on the low FODMAP diet, we're not eating wheat. So if we want to have pasta, it's going to be a gluten-free pasta. And this penne is really, really good. You can see my box is open. I eat this stuff. I love it. I've gone through like 6 boxes of it since I've found it. Actually, probably more. I really love it. But it's made with rice, quinoa, and amaranth flours, and a few other ingredients, but it's fantastic, and like I said, it has that fiber, and when you cook it, you have to rinse it after you drain it, which isn't what you would normally do with regular wheat pasta. So I just follow the directions, I rinse it, and I think the texture is fantastic. I really like this stuff, and the same brand, the De Bowls, it's also in a green box just like this. They have a spaghetti, and that one is great too. So I switch between the penne and the spaghetti, and I love it. It has a special place in my heart because it was my first gluten-free pasta. Okay, moving on. Can I get a heart for gluten-free pasta? Anyone? I live in UAE. I don't know what that is. United Arab Emirates. Hello, Emirates. Okay, so yeah, if you're new to Periscope, you can You can write comments, you can write questions, I'll try to answer them. You can tap the screen to give hearts just to say that you like what I'm saying, you like this broadcast. Yeah, tap and give me hearts. This is my second Periscope, and it's really fun. I get nervous, but I also have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, next one. So yeah, DeBole's gluten-free pasta is fantastic, and I find it at Whole Foods. I haven't seen it at my supermarket, but it's at Whole Foods, and you know, all these things you can order online too. All right, next up I have Jovial, sorry, I'll show you the box. Jovial Casarecce, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's, oh, I'm gonna show you the shape because it's kind of a cool pasta shape. So I'm like tearing the box apart right now, but it's like, this is like cool artisanal Italian pasta, and their stuff is really good quality stuff. The Jovial brand, it's made in Italy, and this particular one is made primarily with rice flour, which I said before I didn't like in the past, but theirs I think is great. And with this, you cook it exactly like you would cook regular wheat pasta. You don't have to rinse it. You can, like, I'm a big fan of saving the pasta water and like using that to sort of moisten the pasta, depending, you know, if I don't have a very saucy pasta, you can use the pasta water, and it has those starches in it to kind of thicken up your dish, which is sort of an extra little cooking tip. We can talk about that later. But this is great stuff, and I was really doubtful about it because, like I said, it's made with rice flour, but everything I've tried from Jovial has been yummy. And just to be like totally honest, because I write for magazines, sometimes food companies contact me and ask if they can send me samples, and Jovial did send me some of their stuff. They sent me this other pasta that I'm going to tell you about, and this is because they found me through a magazine that I wrote for. It wasn't through my blog or anything like that. And the only gluten-free pasta they sent me was this tagliatelle. And that is why I started trying their brand. Like, then I went out and I bought their other pastas. I bought this one myself, and I like continued to buy. This is not the one they sent me. I've bought many, many boxes on my own, but originally that is how I found their brand. Just to tell you. But I continue to buy it. I love the tagliatelle. It's an egg pasta. So it's made with eggs, and like that's, you know, that's just a slightly different kind of pasta, but it's also made with brown rice flour. Actually, wow, those are the only two ingredients. Brown rice flour and eggs may contain traces of soy. It's fantastic. I love the texture. It's like thick and chewy, just like pasta should be. It doesn't have that like rubbery, weird gluten-free texture. This is really good. This is like the one I do for like special occasions because it really doesn't have, oh, it has 2 grams of fiber. So you're gonna get some fiber too, even with an egg pasta. I just love it. Okay, so I hope this is helping you guys. I've still got a few people watching. I haven't really told anyone about my Periscope broadcast yet. I haven't told my email crew, but you might be seeing this video that I sent to you in an email. We shall see. But anyways, again, if you're just joining, I'm Julie, and I blog at Calm Belly Kitchen. I write about the low FODMAP diet and digestive wellness and mindset and healthy eating. And I'm actually doing this Periscope because I had a reader who's on my email crew ask me about gluten-free pasta, and then she was frustrated with it. And this topic came to mind when I was thinking of Periscope topics because I love this. And I'll totally do a blog about this, and I'll do like a pasta recipe. That's what I want to do for you guys. But I thought it would be a good Periscope. Okay, I have one more, and actually this one is on, if you signed up for my email list, there's a good chance you got my little PDF of the 10 low FODMAP foods I can't live without, and this is on there. It's the Annie Chun rice noodle pasta. Again, rice noodles, but this is the Asian style, and Asian rice noodles, that's how they make it. It's gluten-free naturally, okay? It's rice noodle pasta. And this is made with brown rice. So usually when you get like Asian dishes like pad thai at a restaurant, it's a white rice noodle, so there's no fiber, you know, which is fine, but I try to get my fiber, you know, it's good for you, right? And this one has 4 grams of fiber per serving, which I think is fantastic. The only ingredients are brown rice flour and water. And you get like a nice big serving, you get your fiber. I love this stuff. I use this to make like I'll just stir fry up some vegetables and like some soy sauce and some fish sauce and maybe a little brown sugar to sort of make an Asian style sauce, lime juice, and you know, have it with a piece of salmon, and I've got a dinner. Actually, that recipe I'm gonna do for the blog for sure. Eventually, I've got a list going, okay? So they make this really thin rice vermicelli, and then they make like the pad thai style noodles, so they're thicker, and I actually have a box of that downstairs, but I was carrying all these boxes of pasta, so I didn't bring it. Okay, so those are my favorite gluten-free pastas, and again, I'm sorry, when I look down, I'm like looking at comments that people leave, but and now I'm trying to look at you as much as I can. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I'm going to try to do periscopes on, you know, these topics on the FODMAP diet, digestive wellness, motivation and mindset on healthy eating, and thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again. Bye!